Come on. Anything. Anything. There was this guy, right? And he is just a fucking dickhead. There's this guy, and I was working with him on a project, and he paid me to do this project, right? And so we do this thing, and it's great, and whatever, and I'm like, can I post it for my work? Of course I'm asking to be polite, right? Because you can post your work, you know, you do things like that, and it's whatever, right? I'm a camera guy. I want to show what I'd film with my fucking camera. And he's like, yeah, go for it, but like, not too much, essentially, right? Like, basically, there's certain rules, right? He's like, yeah, you can post, like, you know, this little snippet, like, here, that's cool. I was like, kind of put it into film festivals, and he's like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm like, can I throw it on my YouTube channel? And he's like, nah. And I'm like, why? And he's like, what? I paid you for the IP. Which I'm like, okay, I understand, but I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, the thing did really well on my channel, the little snippet, so why don't we post the full thing and maybe it gets more views? And he's like, no, the shakers and movers are already seeing it on my thing, right? It's getting the views. I'm like, okay, you know, fair enough. I wanted to give him the money back and post it on my channel. We never signed a contract. And here's the other thing about this guy, which I really don't like, is he came to me first and he asked me, hey, I want to learn what you do. And I was like, sure, okay, just pay me to teach you. Yeah. And he was like, no, like, I think art should just be shared. We should all help each other. And it's not in the things that he says, it's in his motivations and the way he acts behind them. He acts very busy. I've seen him. He goes to a premiere or something that he acts in, and he stays for his part and then he leaves. And then he says he's busy. He always has these little things. He's bad. You're a bad person for that. And when I call you out on it, I know you're going to get angry because you're going to point your fingers back at me, right? Point the finger at you, I got 3 pointing back at me. All right. I know what I am, man. I put it out there for people to see. I'm raw. Yeah. And apparently that makes me better than you in my mind. Yeah. I just hate the fact that you get to live a better life than me. I'm in my room while you're out fucking doing whatever the fuck because you're sexy and you're pretty and whatever, and you have this kind of like charisma that people will fucking bend over backwards for you. I hate that it works. I hate that it works because I'm like you. You're just better at it than I am. And when you tell me that I can't do something, it really makes me want to steal your job. Yeah. And I know I'm weak. If I was strong, I would already have lost myself by now. Given up completely. That's a smart one for you, right? You didn't think I was this smart. Nobody will understand what the fuck I'm saying. That's the saddest part, is that I'm so completely, totally alone in my train of thought. And there's maybe one person who can follow along with me. But it kills me when people go, what is he talking about? And then they laugh and it's like, it's funny. It's like, what the fuck is he on about? It's like, no, dude, if you actually listen to me, you would understand what the fuck I'm saying. Please use your brain. Like, like, honestly, I don't know how many of you just have stopped fucking thinking since you were a child. And I want this to end somewhere and to be something concrete. And I guess this is the exploration that you do as an artist, right? An artist. Someone who makes things about themselves, right? I don't think I'm going to succeed. And that's why I'm this way. You know? And you can call me bad, you can call me poison, right? You can say, oh, misery loves company. And it's like, yeah, man, I would love some company. I'm pretty alone. That's why I go with all these girls and everything, and I just want to, fuck everything in sight. It's like I'm close enough. I'm inside of you. I'm right there. I know that you're there with me just for that moment. I know you can fucking feel me. Oh. Oh, wow. I guess this really is the best thing I'll ever do. It's to be alone in a room with myself. Wow, that was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Oh, I'm playing it up a little bit, but at least I found a real moment somewhere in there. I did it. You'll never have that. You'll never have it. That's within me. And that's where I can make you angry. That's where you get peeved the most, because as much as I'm terrible at everything else, I'm a bad businessman, I'm a bad creator, I can't convey anything to you. The one thing that I know I have is I have that natural ability, and I've honed it all these years from watching people. And I've practiced it. You know how I practice it? Because I've been myself. That's the key. That's the key to acting, right? Is that I'm not. I'm just me. And I think every great actor knows that. But you aren't. You aren't that. Now I'm dragging it, trying to do my little quotes and shit like that. I'm just trying to be like, trying to have a little punctuation finisher. Like, got him.